Former captain Katrina Rore has made a return to the Silver Ferns, being named in the New Zealand World Cup netball squad in Invercargill this afternoon. Rore was surprisingly dropped from the Silver Ferns squad, which played in the Quad Series in January, but is back along with shooter Bailey Mess, mid-quarter Shannon Saunders and defender Phoenix Karaka. Mess and Saunders haven't played for the Silver Ferns since the disastrous Commonwealth Games campaign last year, when the side failed to win a medal, while Karaka last turned out for the Ferns in January last year. Now, joining us now from Invercargill is netball reporter Ravinda Hunia. Kia ora, Ravinda.
Kia ora, Lisa.
Hey, is it much of a surprise that Nolene Taurua has gone back to players that she'd previously, discarded?
Yeah, it is a little bit of a surprise, but you have to keep in mind that when she came on board, she was kind of inherited a team. She didn't actually choose the team that she went forward with when she was first put in as coach. So those selections were actually based on existing combinations in the ANZ Premiership. See, now she's had 8 months. Her and the New Zealand selectors have had time to look at each team, each player individually, and with a heavy emphasis on fitness and high performance, these are the players that have shone the brightest.
So, biggest surprise for you was what?
I would have to say Bailey Mez was a big surprise for me. The Mystics did finish at the bottom of the ANZ Premiership ladder this year, and at times Bailey Mez just, failed to fire in terms of her shooting. But what she does bring to the fold is she's a great attacking player, and that athleticism would put her above many other attackers. So you can see why Nolene would want to work with her, really strengthen her skill set.
So if that was a surprise inclusion for you, who missed out, do you reckon, who should have made it?
There was one standout attacker in the midcourt who I thought was a bit of a shoo-in, was Whitney Souness from the Central Pulse. She plays wing attack. However, she doesn't shoot like Bailey Mez can, and Mez can actually play wing attack and goal attack. So maybe that's what got her over the line. I did also notice that all four shooters, Maria Folau, Emilio Enekanacio, Tupai Sabireka and Bailey Mez, are all very mobile shooters. None of them are goal shooters by trade, which means you stand under the hoop and don't do too much of the running around. All four of these shooters are mobile, so you can see Nolene's intent here.
Okay, so the bottom line question is, can these guys win a World Cup, these women?
I think under Nolene Taurua, anything is possible. She's shown that with the Sunshine Coast Lightning. In her first year with the Australian franchise, she won that season and dominated the competition. Last year, she came back from adversity to take that title. And I think she has a great support network now. She's built that connection with all the coaches across the ANZ Premiership. So there is no reason why this team cannot win the World Cup, or at least be top contenders for it.
Thank you for that. Ravinda Hunia, who's been in Invercargill today to see the New Zealand Netball World Cup team unveiled there.